Greetings to the audience of the Belize International Film Festival. Thank you for watching my film, Abdul, Marin, Nunez and the Belize Gang Crisis. I want to take this opportunity to thank the producers and those of you who had an opportunity to watch it. The film was developed out of my concern and my deeply driven and passionate concern for the plight of the young Belizean black males in Belize City and throughout the country, as the film have shown in Dangriga, Belize and in Punta Gorda, where the gang crisis from the city has spilled over into. As you have noticed that the gang crisis or gang warfare that has engulfed into a civil war in Belize City was exported out of South Central during the high years of the 1980s and 1990s, when the Crips and the Bloods were raging in these violent warfares in South Central Los Angeles, where I presently live. And my studies throughout the 80s, when the Belize gangs started, and living in South Central Los Angeles, I did research to find that the gang crisis that is in Belize came from two fronts. One, it was exported out of South Central, where through American television with films like New Jack City, Boys in the Hood, and so on. And it was also exported out of the South Central Los Angeles with young Belizean black males who lived in South Central Los Angeles and later on went back home to Belize and took it there. It also had a Caribbean spin, where it also was influenced by Jamaican gangs, which are the Gaza and the Gully, which later came at a later date. But the root of the gang crisis in Belize and how it got there was that it was exported out of South Central Los Angeles, as my film rightfully shown. The crisis have been for decades and has taken, as you have seen, many young black Belizean lives, despite of all the gang intervention strategies that have come from Belizean civil societies and the study of Dr. Gale, who went into Belize from Jamaica to study the problem and found out that these Belizean gangsters were so close together in comparison to the Jamaicans gangs who were millions of people in Kingston, whereas Belize City was a small little enclave, and that it was remedy for disaster. It would be very destructive according to the study of Dr. Gale from Jamaica. It took me a passionate thing, something that was personal to me, to have developed that, to have a concern, and to have then take my research and my studies and put it into a film like this. Again, I want to thank you and hope that you may be able to tell one about anybody that you have known about the crisis, and hopefully we can get some global intervention into helping the country of Belize to help it to solve or to bring, sort of manage the problems and sort of stop the bloodshed that is presently going on even today, even as it gets worse today. Again, we want to thank you very much for watching this film, and again, my appreciation and gratitude to the producers of the Belize International Film Festival.